Hello everyone. So till now we have learned on how to make different type of charts and use what type of chart in what scenario. And we have also seen how we can apply the filters to give some interactive features to the end user. Now what we will be doing over here is we will be learning on how to make a dashboard. Dashboard is where you bring all the charts together and the end user can see that complete analysis in one single view. That is something which we call it as a dashboard. A technical definition of a dashboard is where you can see the complete analysis in one single view. You might would have all seen a lot of dashboards. For example, a COVID-19 dashboard where we used to see how many number of cases have come up, are the number of cases increasing, decreasing, how many cases have recovered, how many casualties have happened. We used to see how many cases are there across the different states. So there were a lot of insights that we used to see in that dashboard. Similarly, you all would have seen the dashboards in cricket match where you see that how a team has performed and you see the complete analysis over there, which batsman scored how much runs, which bowler gave how many runs and took how many wickets. You might would have all seen some financial dashboards, right? The people who might would have been following up the stock markets and all, you see some dashboards over there as well, how the stock markets is operating, how the different stock prices are going up or down, which stocks are at the top, which stocks are at the bottom. So you can see a complete analysis in that one single screen. That is what the whole objective over here would be, where we will be making a complete dashboard by bringing all the charts together in one single view. In order to make a dashboard, what we do is we have to click over here on this second icon over here. The previous one that we used, this was something we were using to add a new sheet. Now we have to add a new dashboard. So let's see how it works. If I click on this icon which says new dashboard, so you will see you will be landing up over here on this page where we make the dashboards. On the left hand side, you will see all the charts that you have created. You do not have any data pane over here like dimensions or measures, because that you have already used and you have already made the charts with the help of that. We just have to drag and drop the charts from here to here so that we can club them all together. So this will be a learning activity where we will see how we club the charts and make the charts look really nice in terms of look and feel. So all those things is what we are going to discuss over here right now. So first of all, I am going to pick up the sheet of subcategory and let's drag it. The moment you drag the first sheet, you will all notice it takes up the entire space and the first sheet can be seen nicely, and you got the legends, you got the filters as well. You can see category filter, category legend has also come up. Now when you want to bring the second chart, so you have to do it very carefully. You bring the second chart, just hover on this, do not drop it. So if you keep the chart below, that means the chart is going to come up over here. So gray area tells you where that chart will land. If you keep it below, the chart will come over here. If I drop it, so you will notice the chart comes like this and the two charts are placed. You bring the third chart, which is top 5. If you keep this chart over here or here, wherever you want to place, you just keep moving your finger on the mouse pad and wherever you see gray area, that is where the chart will come up. If I want to place the chart over here, you will notice the chart comes like this. You might all wonder that this space is quite less to adjust all the charts. So no worries, you have the option of size. If you come over here on the size option, you can just click on this and you can change the size to range or automatic. In the fixed size, you can increase the width or height if you want, so you get the more space. The best option is to keep it as automatic. In automatic, what Tableau does is it adjusts the space according to the screen that you are using. If you're using a bigger screen, it will adjust according to the big screen. If you're using a smaller screen, it will adjust according to the smaller screen. So now you can all notice I have got more space to accommodate the charts. Let's bring the next chart, which was map. So I would like to place the map over here. So you can see the map has come up over here on this chart. Next chart, we will bring the pie. Let's bring a pie chart over here. and we can see the pie chart has come up. You can also change the size of the charts by selecting them. If you select any chart, you want to increase the width, see, you can do it. You select the chart, you can increase the width, you can do it. You just have to select the chart and you can play with the height or width. So please remember, these charts are just the reference of the sheets, right? They are the sheets that you have created, they are just the reference of that. If you make any change on the sheet, the impact will be seen on the dashboard right away. For example, if I go to the subcategory sheet, I change the colors. If I say I want to give furniture a color like this, if I say this, if I go back to the dashboard, you will see the color would have changed right away. So whatever change you make on the sheets, that will be replicated on the chart as well. Let's bring the next chart, that is a scatter plot. Let's keep it over here. So now I have 3 charts, which I will arrange them a little bit like this. And this comes over here like this. And I can increase the space for the pie chart, which comes over here like this. And you can see the charts have been a little bit sorted over here, which I can see them. Many times it can happen, you might feel, you have placed the chart wrong, or you want to remove the chart. Select the chart. Any chart that you select, you will see this gray border line comes around it. If I select this chart, the gray line comes around this. And for every chart, there are some options that you will see over here. For example, on the previous chart, if I say cross, so cross means to remove the chart. So now that chart has been removed from this dashboard. You want to bring it again, you can just bring it over here and place it. This chart that you have placed, if you feel that this chart you would like to move it, so select the chart and hold it from these 3 lines and start moving it. You want to bring it wherever you want to bring it, just hold it from here. You want to keep it here, here, below this. See, this is how you can place or change the location of the charts. Let's move this top 5 little above like this over here. So see, I've been able to change the location of these charts just by holding it from here and there. So see, complete Tableau tool is all about drag and drop. We are just moving the things up, down, left, right. That's how the things are behaving over here. Now on this chart, what I would like to do is, I would like to apply the borders around the chart. So let's select the first chart. When you select the chart, then on the left hand side over here, you all will see there is an option of layout. If you click on the layout, I can apply some borders around the chart. If I click the first chart, you will see the option of border. You can choose the thickness and the color. Thin line with black color over here again. So you have to apply the borders one by one for each sheet. You don't have a way to apply it all together in one go. This and this. So I'm applying the borders around each chart right now for a better visibility and defining the area of this. So here you see the charts have been defined and border. If you want to see it in the full screen mode, here you have an option of full screen or the presentation mode. If you click on this, you will be able to see the complete dashboard in the full screen mode, that this is how the dashboard is going to look like to the end user. On the right hand side, you can see the filters that we had. All the filters that we have used, you will be able to see them and the legends. Let's try to sort this dashboard in terms of accessibility. See, when you come on the dashboard, you have some options of containers, vertical container and horizontal container. These are like containers are like boxes, empty boxes where you can put some things inside it and arrange them in a sorted fashion. So like for example, when I talk about a container, you can think of a container is like a box. You can have a vertical container or a horizontal container. Like this is a horizontal, this is a vertical. You want to put the things horizontally, you will choose horizontal container. You want to put the things vertically, you will use the vertical container. So like for example, in this case, I'm going to pick up a horizontal container and keep that container at the very top. See, at the very top, you see a gray line comes up. Now, if I drop the container over here, this is where that container has come up. This is empty right now. Let me reduce its size. Container will have an outline coming in the blue color over here. I would like to drag category inside this container, the category filter that I have. So I will hold this filter from these three lines and I will hover it on the box. So when you hover it on that box or the container, you will see container outline in the blue color will be highlighted and you will see the gray color. I put it inside this. Then I pick the second one, that is subcategory, and I'm going to put it inside this container over here. So when I bring it on top of this container, you will see this gray little area will come up and the two containers in this container, both the two filters have been set up. Let's keep this category filter also in the form of a drop down. So you can change that setting from here itself. If I click on this, I can say I would like to show it in the form of multiple values drop down like this. So I have two filters in this right now. If I select this container, see the blue container. So you will see whenever you select the container, that blue color will be highlighted. If that blue color is not highlighted, that means you are not inside that container, you are outside that. On this container, you have a drop down option. I can say I would like to distribute the contents evenly, and you will notice the two things are now distributed evenly over here now. Category and subcategory. Let me reduce the size of this. So you can see the two filters over here right now. Now in this case, I would like to also put a nice dashboard for this, a nice title for this dashboard. We would like to put a nice title for this dashboard. How to do that? You will see at the bottom, there's an option of show dashboard title. If I check this box, a title comes at the top. I will double click on this and I would like to put the title as Superstore Analysis. You can see a title has been applied. I can see the title. If you double click on this, you can also format it. You can make it bold. You can play with the font size. You can change the font styling. You can apply some colors. So that's how you can make this dashboard title a little more fancy. Now, if you see, we have not used the three cards that we created or the three numbers that we created. That was total sales, total profit, and total number of orders that we have sold. So I would like to showcase those numbers as well on this dashboard right now. So for that purpose, what I will do is I'm going to pick one more vertical container, put it on the left hand side like this. So this takes a lot of space, so I can reduce the size. On this over here, what I will now do is I will drag the total sales inside this container. I will bring total profit below the sales. Then I will bring total orders below this, and you will see all the three cards will be visible over here, or all the three numbers can be seen. So there are some small spelling mistakes that can happen as a human error. So let's correct them out. This is geographical analysis of sales, and over here total sales. Let me put it as, just change the sheet name, total, a space can be removed, so title will be updated. Now over here you will notice something. The title of these sheets are very big, right? They're coming in very big font, and they're actually overshadowing this report as well. So what I can do is, you can click on the format option at the top and you will see the option of format dashboard. When you say format dashboard, you will see a couple of options with the help of which you will be able to do a lot of formattings over here on this dashboard. For example, you want to add some background colors. You can add some shading effects. You want to do the formatting for the dashboard title. You can do that from here. You want to make it bold, change the colors, alignment, shading. You want to apply some borders around it. You can do that up. You want to customize or change the font styles of the worksheet titles. Let's reduce the font size to around 10. Let's make it bold. So now if you see, these titles look a lot more sorted. But yeah, if you want to make some alignment changes, you will have to do it by going to this each title over here. So for example, if I come over here and I double click on this total sales, I would like to show it in the center. Same thing for the total profit. I will apply it in the center. Total orders, I will apply it in the center. So this way you will notice all these charts, the titles for these three cards have been updated. But still, I can see small minor changes you have to take care of to make this dashboard look, end user ready. Like this title should be at the extreme top, but this box is taking a space on the left. I would like to move it a little up. So like this. So title takes the supreme, the top over here of this dashboard. The space over here is quite a lot for this charts. So I can say, let me just select the container, select on the little arrow of this chart, and we will say select container. And I can then reduce the width of this. You will see the numbers, little bit of them have become hash because of the space. So this is an optimum space that I feel we can keep for this right now. On the right hand side, you can see all the legends over here. If you feel some of the legends are not required, you can remove them. For example, segment, that is not required because segment name is already written in the pie chart. So no one is going to use this segment legend. So I'll click on the cross sign. Category is already written in the chart. No one is going to look on this. I can remove this. Subcategories is for this line chart. If you want to keep the subcategory below this chart, you can just bring it at the bottom of this chart, something like this. You can see the subcategories coming over here. You can bring this also over here, and profit, all the legends, I'm going to keep them at the bottom. So that's going to give me, I'm going to keep all these at the bottom. So that's going to give me a more space horizontally. If you see now, I can select this chart, select the container from here, and container also I can apply the border. Let's apply a thin border to it. So this is how, what I have done is I have done some formatting and made my final dashboard. So this is how you make the dashboards over here in Tableau, which is the final product which you share with your client so that they can play and analyze the data and see the analysis in one single screen. That's all that we have in this session. Thank you, everyone.